So guys, I'm Fabian. Today we're going to be doing an install on the 4-seater on the Pro XP. We're going to be switching out one of the harnesses. We're going to switch out to the 50, well, I always carry the 50 caliber just because I like that they have the automotive style buckle. My wife really likes that part. It's not so hard. But what I ran into is eventually I've had these for like, man, maybe a year or two. All the dust and stuff gets stuck in the buckle and it gets really hard to open, and I'll show you what it looks like on the other one. So the other one I had fixed it when I did the install on the 50 caliber, but let me show you what happens with these is that eventually with all the dust and stuff, it just gets really hard to push it down. So you're pushing it down and it won't unlatch. You gotta do that to it. So that's why I switched over to the latch ones. These are really good. I mean, lifespan on these, I don't remember what brand they are, but you're looking at about a year and a half, depending on how much riding you do and when you do the riding. So if you do a lot of trails in the dust, they're not gonna last that long, even the good brand ones. So again, this is gonna happen 2 years eventually. You're gonna be able to latch in. Actually, the other ones couldn't even latch in either. So you're gonna be able to latch in and they'll stay stuck, but instead of being able to come off, you have to take it off, and eventually it's gonna get stuck in there and you'll be trapped. Not that it's a bad thing if you have a driver, but you know, that's why we switched them out. I was able to fix this one a little bit with some silicone or some WD-40, but it's only a matter of time before it happens again. So we're gonna switch over to the 50 caliber again, but we're gonna do the latch style. All right, this is the ones that we have. I like to run the 3-inch wide. I'm a little bit bigger guy, so you know, like the 2-inch kind of digs into me. So I like the 3-inch. I also like the 50 caliber. It has the chest clip a little bit lower, so it's not choking you up here. But right now, when we switch them out, I'll show you what it looks like and how to adjust them. All right, everyone, I'm gonna open up the box. Again, I have 50 cal, all 4 in this one. I used to have on the other one. Just quick open box. You get the actual seat harnesses, you get some stickers, and you get some hardware for it. So let me open it up real quick. I'm sure it has a special way to open it. And these are the buckles that we're going to be switching to. So you can see the automotive style buckle just clip on. This is going to be more of a latch style. So that's probably going to be the right side. And this is probably going to be the left side. I'm not sure. But as you can see, they go in like that. Stretch them in. They're going to lock on. All right. So this is what we're going to be switching out. You get the 2 sides, and you get your hardware. But I like to mess around with it a lot, so I have quick releases on mine, and I can take them out real quick. On these, the batteries are right under the seat, so sometimes I need to mess with stuff, so I have quick releases. I have a couple extra ones. You might want to get these. You can put a link or whatever, but these are the quick releases, and I'll show you how they look like on the buggy. All right, man, so these are the quick releases I was telling you guys about. These are Dragon Fab mounts. But again, like the quick releases, they strap on to the belt, but you can use the clip and they can come off real easy. So you take them off, just these 2 latches right here. If you have the stock seats, you have a latch at the front. But I don't have stock seats, because I'm bougie like that. And out it goes. These are the harnesses for the back heat in the seat part, so you can heat them up. All right, so as you can see, the seat is out. Got my batteries in here. These are I'm gonna take out this bolt and this bolt right here. You see, like with the quick releases, super easy to swap out. If I needed to work on it, I would just undo the latches up here and just get to it. So let's start taking them off. All right, we got the old ones out. We're gonna start putting these new ones on. You can see it looks exactly the same as the other one. We're gonna be replacing these with, see what I mean about black stuff? With these. So these are 3-inch ones. This is more for a 2-inch strap, which is what, it's fine when they come like that. We're gonna switch it over to one of these because these have the quick release. I could have just taken it off of the other one and just put it in this one, but you know, we want to be bougie and we want to be cool. All right,
So I got to figure out which one goes where. This one is going to be the left side. See what I mean about black tools? Green. I can see where it's at, but even then sometimes I can't find it. It's gonna be the left side, it's gonna be the right side. So I put them backwards before and yeah, sucks. So all right, let's start off with this one right here. Trying to get it as straight as possible. All right. That's good. Now let's do the other one. Oh. There we go. Now we just gotta change those latches in the back. All right, guys. Don't mind this bungee. It was supposed to be behind the scenes. So we've got the seat back in. I think. Let me see. Yep, seat back in. We didn't mess it up. We got the right latch on the right side. We're just gonna put it through, and we're gonna latch them in the back. Oop, wrong one. We're gonna just kind of hard when you can't see it. Latch one. Latch two, and vamonos. All right. All right, guys. This is the setup I like. I always put my my lap belt first because that's what's really gonna keep you inside for the most part. You're gonna undo the latch, slide it in. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little beads right there. See the beads on that thing? There's a little groove here, so that's where it latches on and it locks in. So you latch it in, you tighten up your waist or your lap belt first, right? You want these to be on your shoulders, because this is where the padding is gonna be. These straps, I like them. Some companies have them, some don't. So you would pull and you can straighten them out or tighten them, pull, and you can pull up. So you can, really easy. I left some slack because some of my other friends drive them and, you know, tacos, a lot of tacos. All right, so pretty secure. I'm sure if you guys run these, you know that whatever you got to get over here, get it before you latch on, because you're in. And then your chest strap. Like I said, I like how these have them a little bit shorter. I'm sorry, a little bit lower than most. But as you can see, these are the 3-inch ones. I feel pretty good on them. They're pretty comfortable. The padding is really good, and it takes up most of the space. If I had the 2-inch ones, it would have been a lot more narrow, and it would have dug in more. You've seen the videos, we ride pretty hard. We'll probably get mic'd up next time so you can hear a scream in pain. You know, because terrain changes, and you're like, oh shit, and it hurts. But that's it, man. I like them, 50 cal harnesses. Super comfortable. It was a super quick install. It was 4 bolts basically. If you don't have the quick releases, it's gonna be an extra 2 bolts. Other than that, man, like, they're legit. I like them. I wish this was black. So 50 cal, if you're listening, maybe you can make these in black. So thank you guys for joining in. Fabian with Kamikaze Uncharted. You guys just saw the install, the 50 cal racing harness. Again, that's the one I like. There's other brands out there. I really like this one. If you guys like the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.